Hey, it's Tammy, and this is another episode of Where's the Sun? I'm really not sure where this one's going to go this week because I started out with an idea, then the idea flies out of my head, and I move on to something else. So, anyway, let's look at first, for those who don't want to watch the entire series, the sun is still in the 37, as we discussed last week, and that is the gate of friendship, looking at what friendships are good for you, bad for you, starting new friendships, what builds a friendship, all that kind of stuff. Tomorrow we're going to move into the gate 63. The gate 63 is the energy of doubt and suspicion. If you do not have that in your chart, I can actually show you this chart because this is an unnamed chart. It is right here. So if you have that filled in on your chart, which would be red, black, or a combination of red and black, then you have that definition already and you already overthink things. If you do not have that in your chart, as the sun moves through that gate for the next 6 days, you will begin to feel doubtful. You will start to question things. A friend of mine, and I can't remember who originally made the quote, "Don't borrow trouble." But a lot of times I'll reach out to her and she's like, "You're doing it again, don't borrow trouble." You know, when you're trying to figure out, oh, if I do this, this will happen, or will this happen, or will this happen? You know, just let it happen. It doesn't matter. Don't borrow the trouble. What can also happen with the doubt and suspicion energy is that you start to doubt yourself. And this kind of energy, it can very well turn on yourself and make you doubt yourself and doubt where you are and what you're doing. But it's better used on other things like data, for one. So if you're researching something, of course, if you have doubts about it, then you're going to prove how that all falls together. Or if you're talking with somebody or working on something with somebody, you know, and you're not really sure that that person is being completely honest or what they're saying is true, you can use your doubt there and move forward that way. The downfall of this energy is that people who have the energy all the time and those who will feel it for the next 6 days are going to doubt yourself and doubt what you know, what you think, what you feel, all those kinds of things. So for someone who doesn't have this energy already, when it pops into your chart like this, whether it be from the sun or from someone around you who has this energy, it can cause you to feel a little nuts. I'm not gonna lie. I have this energy all the time. I think for sport, you know, it can be hard to deal with if you're not aware that it's happening. If you're aware that it's happening, you can be like, okay, stop. This is ridiculous, or is this thought really important right now, or am I borrowing trouble? And move on to the next thing. So just be aware of that for the next 6 days. I think it starts tomorrow. So you'll feel a shift there. And hopefully you use the friendship energy to your benefit, whether you're trying to figure out if you should still hang out with somebody or not hang out with somebody or whatever. So something that I did want to bring up, I've been doing a lot of charts lately, and you know, before people want to talk for a consultation, they might want a little more information. And these are just some of the kinds of things that can happen with human design that I just find are really, really cool. So I showed you this chart before. I'm not going to say who this person is. This person will probably never watch these videos. This person doesn't believe in this kind of stuff. So all of these white areas are considered open centers. And this is where you bring in an energy from other people. So a lot of times, you know, if it's in the head center, you have other people's thoughts. The ajna is other people's beliefs. The G center is other people's identities. You can really feel the energy of that. The open emotional solar plexus is all emotional energy, which if you're open like this is going to feel a little uncomfortable to you, whether it's good, bad, or whatever kind of energy. It's not so much feelings, but it's the energy that people carry about feelings and emotions, stuff like that. When you go to the store, you know, ride on a bus, you sitting in traffic on the highway, you're in an apartment, anything like that, you're picking up energy from other people. And in turn, when you're open like this, you take in that energy and then you amplify it out. So this particular person had said to me at one point that they need time to just be alone, that they don't particularly want it, but they know that they absolutely need it. Reason being, because of all this openness. Especially if somebody's dealing with someone like me. I don't have my chart with me, but my chart is really, really defined. I only have these two open. So the rest of me could drive somebody nuts if they're that open. So what I've learned from human design are things aren't personal. It's just energy and how we react to energy and we give out energy. So I'm able to say, hey, I know you have all this openness and you need space. Go take it. I'll see you later. Or if you're open and somebody else doesn't, just kindly say, hey, I need a little break. I need like an hour, 15 minutes, whatever. I'm going to go smoke a butt, whatever you're going to do. And then I'll be right back. So then they don't necessarily need to understand or know what human design is either, but knowing your own chart can pass on that information. This one just made me laugh because I love when those little synchronicities happen, that it makes human design such a powerful tool for me, and it gives me factual information that I can pass on to other people, so you can see that it's not just one of those weird woo-woo kind of things all the time. I mean, there are aspects of woo-woo in here, but a lot of the times the information that you give out and then somebody runs your chart, it's like so in line, it's crazy. So anyway, that's my video for this week. If you have any questions, you can let me know. As always, if you have a chart you want me to run, I can do that at no charge and send a summary of the type and strategy of you or whoever the person is. I just need the birthplace, time, and location. And time, although it's better to have it, you don't absolutely need to have it. A true human design chart can actually go down to the second of your birth to give you the exact detail. So none of us, or many of us, don't have an exact chart. We have the chart closest to how we behave and how we process the energy. So if you don't have a time, just send me a bunch of different times. Or, if it was in the morning or in the night, if you don't know anything at all, I can run it a few different ways and come up with the chart that fits you. So don't worry about that. Location I need for time zones. That's the word I'm looking for, just to make sure we get the right time zone in. So again, the email is tamc2006@gmail.com, or you can send me private messages or comment in the comment section on YouTube. All right, thanks. Have a great week.